Hello again, BookTube. Today, I'm trying something different. One paragraph from each of 4 books. Mash them all together to get the intro to a super story. Maybe. Let's see if it works. So, the 4 books we'll be working with are The Elf Queen of Shannara by Terry Brooks, a classic. Daggerspell by Catherine Kerr. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, I'm sure most of you will have heard of. And Nevernight by J. Kristoff. Let's see what happens. Starting with The Elf Queen of Shannara. Or maybe it's the Elf Queen of Nevernight Dagger Crows. Why not? Fire. It sputtered in the oil lamps that hung distant and solitary in the windows and entryways of her people's homes. It spat and hissed as it licked at the pitch-coated torches, bracketing road intersections and gates. It glowed through breaks in the leafy branches of the ancient oak and hickory, where glass lanterns lined the tree lanes. Bits and pieces of flickering light, the flames were like tiny creatures that the night threatened to search out and consume, like ourselves, she thought. Like the elves. Many deaths have led you to this, they said to her. It is time to take your word in your hands. You belong to the Dwemer in your very soul. Will you remember? In the Hall of Light there are no lies. I'll try to remember, she said. I'll do my very best to remember the light. She felt them grow amused. You will be helped to remember. Go now. It is time for you to die and enter the darkness. They drifted apart like dancers before the music stopped, vibrations still thrumming along their strings. She'd opened her eyes, found him staring back in the smoky light, a canal murmuring beneath them, its sluggish flow bleeding out into the ocean, just as she had wished to, just as she must, praying she wouldn't drown. Her last Nevernight in this city. A part of her didn't want to say goodbye, but before she left, she'd wanted to know. She owed herself that, at least. Are you sure? He asked. She looked into his eyes then, took him by the hand. I'm sure, she whispered. Inej checked her knives, silently reciting their names, as she always did when she thought there might be trouble. It was a practical habit, but a comfort too. The blades were her companions. She liked knowing they were ready for whatever the night might bring. She saw Kaz and the others gathered near the great stone arch that marked the eastern entrance to the exchange. 3 words had been carved into the rock above them. Enyent, Voyent, Armant. Industry, integrity, prosperity. Well, I thought that worked. It's a book I'd want to read. Let me know what you think. Is fantasy book mashups the way of the future? Well, that's it for now. Bye.